apose papa ye twetwe sen ye ne ebusu nyina echefa ema ne ye kama no eye Kyle 362 piece Samara company ena akofa ede abamu a omede saso eba ye no omunsa no adwuma ena ye Kyle 362 piece rutwetwe osi a wo se pai fiti enka wo no mu no so no eye enka obi ehun so yes ampa we so du papa ena ede etwetwe wo sen ne nyina mu no na protect ogam no anopai ye nko supermarket mall ena provision shops ebi wo ho 0246 864798 Kyle 362 piece happy smile police ni na dro eye imbus ye no no anopa eni anwumre imbus no de onomu a e ma system no strong ya de bia e ma yo no fe eno nti bomodem se efficiency bia no a transfer cha no wo se police ni dro imbus no de ohia eno no ye ko hospital square junction Dunkin Popel ye kotumo aba abeton 0246 208496 tieniye eye Sinifac services wonsa no aduro eye fly sip wajebre ena ekopiemu ewo Italy ena wode fly sip ebaye ne nyina no ene se mattress no sonkonsuo no age aboso sanso ena ntefre no edem ho babia ese enyema waduro aye fly sip we no ema untum freedom wo be se 1 hour bia da bibretia bi na fe ayom ho dwuma condemn na wako akoda wo dem ma nyema etumi aye kama mo amwo dwaso no se de beye na enkra no ensese mo nyema ntino mo nkofo adama predator ya to no dim body ne die from Israel wunya bi pe na de si won mu a aborbo modern edi ya pe no na kese wawu achenchene da ho na wakopra no ato atwene baby foba no de wuhia ebra wo de mix water 150 ml 15 liters with spray outside and inside na kunkum sa mo amone nyina no kwakra no eye Victor Gel no so no hye so etimi German cockroaches papa ye kopiem ewon Grand School Junction asalbotwe Tulipan located at Shaman Timber Market 0544 333847 Dr. Lawson the Virgin Doctor and amaka no ho asem ede a chewo Lawson delay man capsules mema nko aduro no eboa ma bema nem waye mre ewo empem no ofra dumu ekwa dumu bema no Jones asem enyema nko ye bema no nkwamo no ewo form enyema ejina abrane eno eye Lawson delay man capsules we achi we here Lawson law care efficiency bia no a trans wa channel say you go no syphilis so na white no eno ne ede ebomodin tu ase ede free ho Lawson eba mesha no obomodin nya bia pe no o pressure no ebegina kama mo amoye diabetic no mo nko hia bi typhoid ne cholesterol no de mo hia no Lawson law care yekopiem ewo mrum KNG heba apinan Mr. heba samenko fedmen 0242133577 enra ena ewie 34th edition of AFCON no mo mada Roma mbo ayen me de live comment to brewo between Oyerepa and also promise no atwema kwangoma Urabang mamenka wo se adwuma pa mu edient no 6 times ena CIMG ajebre etimi abo mabaso say in terms of rural banking there omugina abrane 11 branches and yato apete ewa Asante mentem hanomo foforo kra no prisons run about and obipiemu a na chese pechi na matu ho and enkrabata na kese no ewo anopai woni nkohwemo internet bank withdrawal deposit no nyema gina abrane 0322 298900 na chese enyema ekoye Franco Trading Enterprise and American ho asem e de achewo mo amope phones papa to ne de en na accessories no e ho ana moboko ni nyina no ene say iPhone so ena Nokia phones ni nyina no Samsung no e ho ena okwa ni boni gina brane ne ho so den e be che e de amawo sisa TV ni kakra so be sisa TV ni dia je so call Franco Trading Enterprise ho ene cooperative papa e de akoboye dem amanyema etumi aye kama me kana sa air condition wo hwe de boy hanmu a e boy adwuma papa fifresem bia nim awia e boy sa awia e bosa de nkura no a e bodam a etumi bo kama nti me no e kasa de e ade a nyema be koyie di a na cheso giso ko Franco Trading Enterprise 0245 316 969 0245 316-969. Dr. Lawson, the Virgin Doctor, Tutumirikai, na kope ninronibi, Sansay, Lawson Delayman Capsules, Lawson Law Care, Lawson Herbal Mixture. Live commentary, Waboyan, near the BPA, Ebro, 0242-133-577. The Krakramono, a international mama Abe, dear Okana Samoa, not just some Rofo, if you be Manso Epa, Ebebusa, Kwani of Faso, two seconds, Yadiano Ase, Sanso, and a chere, a gunko for any more here, with me to us here, Eddie Fruho, Emma, kama. May Canasa, all Sunny dear, a bread TB, no cabre, Eddie Atoso, no to us here, Eddie amount, Sanso, and prostrate no, Tetewa, Ninano, a international mama Abe. Tanaso, Apatapa, New Side Junction. Tanaso, Apatapa, New Side Junction, a 0243 345 392. 0243 345 392. 0506 460 208. 0506 460 208. Legend Atlas Sinti. Today's sports continues. Boss,
be fine.
Okay.
So be fine. Then I say yeah.
Aye. Umunya sadia.
I say league ni jema no mo kono.
Oka mo so mo de mo no mo ya na.
Now tell me, enye say no anyi league dia say enter.
Mo say onya no mpa.
Wash Liverpool. Wash way 6. Within a week.
Oje say a man 4 points.
1 week no ayewo. Na wash 9 goals. Me can't mean yes idea no.
Oje say a man 9 points.
A man more goals.
Now say you
goals be here that.
E do be goals be here.
And this is a drew. We got 1 point to crash 100 goals. And the goals in count.
But no, just start here. I'm saying, I'm going to don't person you na fear my house.
But Mususu me can't go for the oh yeah. Everton, West Ham. Check their last 7 games. You see this year, moment to me more born. And yes, I think 7 games they've not even won. And the team are back from Arsenal and Bomodin.
No, but Arsenal Bomodin because Arsenal then on the
Liverpool. Say the Liverpool come on and what do you make count one? Arsenal I just say we no. Mo pa mo check Everton West Ham results. Omo nya ade, nya Arsenal na ya ade. Omo na nya ade.
Say you enter pressure my team dey o ya ade ohun.
E ya na dey make. Dey American sente sa ade a.
Arsenal 4%. Omo ka say dey omo ye nya echi no. Omo den.
The Arsenal for best summer year. The Arsenal for best summer year is to win the league.
That's it.
And now say do well in the league.
Okay.
But and you win a chess say every more join so be league.
But when you know be say ya.
Because at the moment when you know you ever go league table no.
And Arsenal is at the
second third position.
Yeah.
League no be or this second third be at team.
And you know saving based on performance crana. Mienu no mudi animu no. Omo ewo chances of winning more than you.
But we are contender.
Oh, of course. Of course. Contender the OEB. But we are third contender.
Third is the second and first boss.
But there is first and there is second.
What be
first one be say.
About third ni speed now the future but so we are second and third. First we am Tama. Every for crowd we union now down for.
Every for a mini opinion.
Aye, because when you say only not now Assemblies side home.
And I'm in the Assemblies of God.
We Assemblies penny pa.
Every family time almost sees no Royal Rangers.
Royal Rangers no share.
Okay, minimum assemblies in there, but in the 80s, Assembly American. Now you call Central Assembly of Akotiala. All I need in there.
That's so.
Yeah, now every family. On the Udru, I think 18 and above as a BBC. I'll call CS near Christ Ambassadors.
Oh, okay.
Now moye Nkola teenagers. No, before I go CS, we call Royal Rangers. Royal Rangers near Mema. And a man named
Missionet the Mati.
So if Rangers, na Missionet for Munini ko animu kakra na mko CS. Office CS and that's all men's fellowship.
Oh, okay.
Now say sana no me. Na every family CS near all Rangers.
Oh, okay. Na say mudu.
Etimi nua panyin no.
O ware en fie aduasa pepe ni ene.
Okay. Na is ohwemu a ye adwa yanum se ware ntem kra no. Every fa ware 6 years before. Because I'm also in my 24th year.
We do any 6 years.
Our 30 years. And I want to believe it's unbroken.
No.
It's unbroken.
Yeah. Also, we go to you go change that.
No, maybe.
We say net 30th celebration there. You say then Obama boys are through with you.
Oh, okay.
I saw what me be my boys no.
Say me
make ho.
Me no de be mo aba.
There be any you never go ho. Zakito name. Born again.
Ona ye.
Me we ha makoka omo.
Ona ye Judi. Enya se enye obi ni ba wo de enim se. Ya de be di ho a. Wan na de kran so bete so. Ye de be ba.
Wo de asamo to be so.
O me se wan na de. Your worst. And it's all better so kakra be.
Yamo free fan in.
Oh, I had. I was 30 years there.
Yeah, 30 solid years.
Hey.
30 solid years of marriage.
In Fiabiasa.
Unbroken, yeah. Almost some beautiful ladies.
Wow.
Nice girls.
Wow. Beautiful ladies.
You don't know your fool.
Oh. A free Friday. And young one.
Opening in your bar.
A free Friday.
Oh, who's the good 30 years? I know.
It's the same.
Menyas do 30 years. Only 30 years. I'm a Mrs.
Oh, sending me a bass on Onion if you want Fadan as I say.
Oh, someone.
Never job then one. I got to read the idea.
That's a question. Someone worried to tell you.
And there's a honest size on your back.
That's a young, you know when you are about 20.
Na 30 in years, 20 in years.
10 years ago, and then if you do, of course, 206, yeah.
And there's own 206 years. 18 years.
Me 206.
I'm getting
18
years. Yes, you have been back
across. I'm getting to that age.
And
12 years different.
And yes, now they are in here.
Oh, yeah.
But how good
what he has him there? That doesn't go to what?
Men are Uzam Zagway. I am men of Uzamasebi.
Can you pay with them?
Men are Uzam Zatem.
Tama. GFA dropped charges against Safu Taylor, citing the Man City example. But again, Fatus Mami.
The boy is free, right?
What's the GFA here then?
GFA dropped the charges against Safu Taylor, citing the Man City.
GFA will be charged.
I'm watching charge.
And I'm Joanna Swam go. Kotoko Ankasa.
I'm sure some of your mom.
Kotoko has never preferred any charge against him. Have you seen letter Kotoko trauma GFA? GFA for my Kotoko focus say Omo on charge. They only told them say. Kotoko ne boy in charge. No, so wait. But Kotoko ne boy.
What I know is I'm make key inquiries to the general secretary.
I have seen a letter. I got to go Chokoma Safutela. And I've also seen a letter, Safutela, a reply. Ekache Kotoko say, never NYS had any bidda. And I got to go EGF as to say, Asama Obidiato ya player suni. Yabusa no so ni mo hwe nti mo mra mu senete e no kotoko ne ball charge bafo kotoko ne ball charge
there be charge there by the FA for
na GF na refer asem ma prosecutor
ai nti GF for na charge boy no
nti nya kotoko ne ball charge
kotoko as a whistle blower
kotoko nya whistle blower
okay
kotoko nya whistle blower
be na inform me kotoko.
You see, whether you agree with them or not, that is not the issue. But what Kotoko did was to inform the GFA, say, this is what we have. And we have asked our guy, he says that, Onim Hore, on changing the not in any, if the letter is here. I've seen it, I've cited it.
Can anybody pass it?
I've cited it. I've cited it. Oh. But that don't mean Canada. I read the letter here. And the man doubted say,
no, I'm not doubting. Oh, I'm not doubting. You can't compliment
Ayana. Dear Oyerepa. And ye ma we are seeing ya chase
nothing can happen to the boy because of Article 10 now. Limitations. Okay.
I'll say, dear say, okay, we what was sent to Safutela. Say, our attention has been drawn to a matter concerning your registration details. As a player, it has been alleged that you have 2 different registration details with both the G1 born 7th March 1992. We shall be most grateful if you could confirm the veracity or otherwise of this revelation to enable us answer a query presently confronting the club. For the avoidance of doubt, we attach here with the alleged pictorial evidence with its accompanying details for your study. Your earliest response to this matter will be highly appreciated. Wena Kotokotroma Safutela. And this is Safo's response. Dear sir, your mail with subject matter registration issues was received yesterday, 8th of January 2024. I write in response to confirm that I am only known by the identity Solomon Safutela, with date of birth 9 June 1998. I have no double identity or whatsoever as portrayed. Thanks for taking note. Kind regards, Solomon Safutela. Then Kotoko writes to the GFA and says that this is what is confronting us. And if you can use your system to also find out for us. So, and GFA said no. And yeah, but also the prosecutor on the power to investigate. So the prosecutor thinks that some files a nolly prosecutor, some withdraw. And I got to report to Safutela as far as I
so with this development now, it said the boy is free, right?
Yeah, and Tikotoko will not have any problem whatsoever. Assuming so or register Bobola. The GFA has cleared it, if that is it.
No, what the GFA has done, Safutela is clean.
If you are my women, say the whistleblower probably was just being
no, but law no more use
the problem is that it's possible say asma area to no correct. I see that. But mra and the charges Article 10 me can one say no talks about infringement may no longer be prosecuted in accordance with the following periods. A, 2 years of infringement committed during the match. It is a born or obo. Now after 2 years you can be punished. 10 years for anti-doping violations. After 10 years, you cannot be punished. And I'm going to say 5 years for all other offenses. Other offenses, after 5 years, the GFA cannot punish you.
Until we had the Man City one, now we said,
Man City one, bear.
So, and if you for the site here, Man City case, you have followed you to me say, in as much as evidence, I say a chess Man City are committing offense, time frame, does not support a case, and a Man City for any time, and not if for no issue, say,
no, but it's good for the boy too, and Ramakotoko also be clear. Because I want to believe that the man for us one more can say because of Sesika as a Kotukuama, no more Pekwabi, no more die. This is Kotukutia, not about Zubejia, or Rice of GBR, SOGBR.
The most important thing now is what follows.
Yeah, I want to come back on main case. So then what happened next?
What next is Safutela taking Kotoko on now.
On what?
On the basis of not being registered and not being allowed to trade.
Oh, send another case.
And what next?
And it's sending any headline, so we cannot be discussing that.
No,
unless a matter you want to bring out. If it's a matter you want to bring out. No, for the time we are dealing with. They do so not the ban.
Okay, but what next?
They will apply law.
Have headline?
What's the criminology now? We are a lot of laws.
But that's a personal attack.
Oh, am I attacking you?
That is how I feel. Now I feel like I'm being attacked. I feel like being attacked. Manchester.
Kotoko is hit with 3 more charges as the PFAG said to tell Kotoko, you cannot report your own player to the GFA. I'm saying the GFA, I cancel. You cannot report your own player. But
you cannot report your own player, I say.
But PFAG took.
Kotoko need right to ask the GFA about the registration issues about their player.
But I'm sure Kotoko say, how do you report your own player to the GFA?
And I'm just saying, they never reported them. The PFAG in itself are using wrong words. Na say obi dey asama to me basu my friend na o say nya no kre na me bo am angofo ama ne say mo we mu my a we a report.
Tama, you unveil me, made money out of me and terminate my contract.
You repeat the headlines and this is the headlines are Friday and Saturday headlines.
Dabi afi na we kra na afi on say o say obegi ni sika nyina. Now I say we are after no oba leverage oba charge omo scanner omo nya free no ho YouTube ne Facebook ni adade no.
That's what they hold.
Dabi tamajai.
So be dey nkan say me wa.
Bona ni abro.
Running headline.
Who say stop?
By head that me just say.
Dabi
updated version.
Adande we updated.
Updated means it has been done.
But
Portion B has been.
Just say yeah na be na account.
Better for that particulars.
So you can that na.
Dabi we there Adande dey say can say or say munim say me plan am won veli me.
Dabi you can na you can.
No, but Adande we there we say they all can say or say Kotoko has made money out of it.
Waka.
Enti afen
na when you KT interview.
Afen na all catch almost say the money you made out of me, I'm also coming for my money.
Waka dada.
Enti say tama some na fikra na ABC.
Enye hwe see na tie dada.
Tama. Your friend Otara resumes work tomorrow.
Starts work or resumes work?
Start work and I resume this start different.
Resume yes work now was saying
and start work tomorrow.
Okay.
Ochina. Until and they say you can say house one will take. So much kakra dia but better 10 minutes ago no more take.
And Tom that touch man ra.
I should think so.
Oh okay.
I should think so. Till omo and am kwan so a omo kon kakra kakra. To omo hospital omo be kokudro mu ntimi recovery to channel pa. Ono na be recovery no. Na fa enumere no starting a full training.
So what happens to the assistant coach? The acting coach.
He moves back to the assistant.
He goes back to the assistant.
And Matisse has to be looking for an assistant.
Yes, and you're bad. Your assistant, one assistant, two. I'm for even Sakotoko assistant 3.
But Watara should bring his assistant.
Sakotoko assistant 3.
I know your foot out the one.
Yes, but said that's the order of the day now.
I'm contacting
that's a trend.
Brekum Chelsea. Any. To me, nay after say, if it is Watara. Say, in some so I don't know French or no. Who's any French order? And it brings the links.
But Watara should get his assistant.
And he means a
channel and philosophy to the players.
Yeah. Permit in drivers in the
and I'm usually I'm against Omo act here, Omo cast system.
Yeah.
Say Obini ho. No, I'm be acting. Now, Okofa from Bara, the person is still in the system. Because be obey act be an edgeman and to say, oh man,
unless say Bruno Palm or no who's an ultimate
obey undermine you one when any papa.
General assistant coaches now issue of Nipana and Fanankasane Diamba in the Ghanaian system having plus the technical director position.
Especially so language a room of worker.
On tier.
But what are they so country?
Mr. has some can cry. Be an assistant or ring cry, you tell or then can get away. Senior German on the more no catcher boys and coach.
Now, Baba and young
way coach. Yes, someone can go for some no money be. Okay, Babu
Zabuk, an interview. Or to be mane Naja wone Abdullah Ghazali in said time or whether it was true or not, but according to Zebo's interview. Omane Eclair said these people
usually and that's what they do.
Inti Hoyana.
That right now, Europe, and 2 minutes be now. Be anywhere.
But
there's nothing strange.
Before you know, let's start by your boy Xavi Alonso Abaso, a bio for Liverpool coach Xavi Alonso.
Why there?
So what should you do with bio for Liverpool now?
Product of Jose Mourinho.
It is something that is a bonabasi.
Product of Jose
Mourinho.
Product there.
I'm too Mourinho by Afcon.
the interview na mo guarantee me nim so
but man no be me so mo kan ba bi so oti obi na so opɛ de
Venga de ehu no
so open
Venga de ono ni FIFA ono 2 FIFA president no Venga de ono FIFA president number bia
so
this be o manumere we ko ni fie na we just everywhere 24 hours
open product of Moruna ye pesero nti sa bo na anra Nigeria bo no Moruna na kire pesero anra because Moruna interview now ye na circulating no or say pesero was in the classmate school open coach
no be obi classmate
remember or see in coaching and his best friend in the whole world in football pesero on in the whole school coaching
course na no dey nipa 5 defending
on na bibia on na didi or say we nanko na
omunamum
on na bibia and Andra if you watch the Nigeria team no you understand that Morino Nsano Juma because na down for pa or say na down for pa
someone know the cup final they on tell you so be a Pasero agi notes one very good notes from him
so be so one notes na nya papa so e bisa na notes na nya papa so it is so over the weekend Germany was interesting na kwanya Alonso Kasembi was say he set the team up to dominate, not to dominate with the ball, but dominate without the ball. Or say on any team, no. He set them to dominate without the ball, but not with the ball. And to climb in or first to dominate without the ball. And then say, but my cry and or first to stop Bayern Munich for no. Only simple. Dominating without the ball, and they say he blocks all the like midfield areas now be pass through channel ni na enti over against Buffalo Kusna head to penetrate through the middle enti you can't progress the ball through the middle enti look at a clear example and watch you imagine no enti look at Buffalo Kusna
onzo so nwananum
oh so nwananum o adwuma wa ye and obo hu dewuru
na kwa na dey midfield
na be kwa nda ho wo klo block me bia eti
o block on
now you say look at Goretzka and Pavlovic they are out and Sani Kane so ya stop them and I say no what the boy ya say be pass we chire wa okolongwa then they take the ball no so adia all you know who say Frimpong who plays as his right wing back as 8 goals 10 assists so far in this season. Grimaldo who plays as the left wing back no was 10 goals 11 assists. It is so far so to okay both the right wing back the left wing back omu goal contribution na Bakwe 8 goals 10 assists Bakwe 10 goals 11 assists. Eti Alonso is doing something and me I'm happy say yebenya obi a at least in the obe stop that Bayern dominance no and we kwan fa so bo mo so it was total beating pa so we Bayern Munich we trying to pa 3-0 and anya yo also buy about 3 games with Bayern Munich in share no the 3 games with Bayern so 2 on about draw back so I think say yes I agree Ebia he needs another big challenge so
no this same challenge no I want or maybe so before no maybe say or the GB answer because at the moment they say he's doing well
yes
or born home on yeah man so yeah na yeah careful kakra but what I say like he's a win something then we make mark about his footprints and but at the moment he's doing well
and I'm looking at say kwaya faso unse three back obiara kwa born ni no to one they are about to kill so look at how the set up when they are going to play goal kick three back no bo but goal kicker they set up in the 4 as a 4 so to create overload 4+2 and then they create this overload to able to play through your press no and I'm break it through before you realize no 5 players are attacking you another overload it's yes me no ya doing say the Oye, you know, he should be able to win the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen. Sanabaya, a bachelor said at least he's on the path to be coaching a very big club. It's a number about so for a good job that he's doing.
Say the way Anna.
Oh, sir, Man United are 70. Now I'm a catcher. Was say the United here near say, you know, Ten Hag Benya the full complement of the squad. No, when United have the full complement of that squad. United can beat any team. Team PR we are United beating a ball. And so to Adebisi, when him say You bought 18 matches. Now United front 3 no. How much 3 goals from 18 matches. The last 6 matches, the front 3 have scored 12 goals. You bought 18 matches no. The front 3 actually 3 goals in the Premier League. Now the last 6 games in the Premier League, they scored 12 goals. Until now, no wonder Bruno has created the most chances in the Premier League. Now the chances that Bruno is creating no.
Bruno the last season not creating.
But no one share.
And he need any news be. I'm so almost saying.
Say now.
The chances they were creating.
Were creating, but no one share. But I feel the o creating almost share. Now inform Rasmus Højlund 5 goals in 5 matches. Now was such a picking the form now goals no ever. And so for United there, you and I know. Say about quality and I say about coaching. But the problem was injuries at the point in time, yes, affected the high gear and obeying. So United, every.
Now Manchester United. Yes, starting league no that.
Why they?
I don't know much goals there.
They only here now 33.
33 goals. In how many matches?
In 24.
And now the front 3 higher than
and so I made sure say front 3 now make one some. The goals when they come, yes, we admit because 18 matches. So to no match 3 goals. But now look at their return in their last 6 matches. Or match 12 goals. So to 12 goals they scored in their last 6. And their return is coming. You to start no yes injuries. So no obian injuries so Højlund nyane die, Rashford nyane die, but they are now all back. And so how the goals are coming. It's the return will come.
So how many teams? 11 and there be draw goals no table now.
Oh, United away. I mean
United toss 15.
Yeah, you did 2 goals in your money share. But draw goals considered and so a straw for no bear me and San Penny BT United. Goals considered.
Goals considered the any offense
goals I show the Ashe Tiao. Bones Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. So it's what I take.
Why not? What's one man day?
The BT United test of goals considered.
Say now that considered 33 goals.
And others no.
Others, but apart from Tottenham Hotspur, you have considered more than any other team in the top 6. Tottenham can consider 36 goals. You've considered more than all of them. And now with the 1 power and winning, now open them. Liverpool conceded 23 goals. Man City 25 goals. And the Masters themselves. Pillar of Zion. 22 goals.
Team of that no so Masters.
Oh, in terms of goals conceded. Arsenal has conceded the least number of goals in this year's Premier League. As of today. So just like Juma Saliba and Gabriel Money, the entire defensive network. It's the best in the Premier League. So Tottenham Hotspur 36. Aston Villa 32. Manchester United 33. And Timon considers woman apart from Tottenham Hotspur. So the answer keeper idea no if they consider 36 and I consider 33. So after United has started.
No, United are back and I know some
you have started the league.
Not to play the top 4 and it's not. Not to play the top 4. It's not negotiable. If everybody stays fit, and I hope they will stay fit. Everybody
stays fit.
Wonderful.
Because Obia, every team has an issue with fitness.
No, Arsenal.
Team Arsenal. Only Arsenal story.
No, one April.
2 key players.
2
very key.
Season
never started. They were supposed to start during Timber. He on the more league.
What
make say? Say you have plans. He have plans. You have bought a player. Player or better than I asked for players in our Premier League. He gets injured in first FA Cup as a community shield. Partey is not there.
But
Partey or what?
Because on the position, no. You know it's a Partey or better than bench. Because position no bono. On the
bench. Partey declares a more position back. Baby a Partey na atete experimented the piano. Obo jogging o kakra. No abo Kai Havertz kakra, no abo Nini kakra, no abo Smith Rowe kakra. He keeps changing. Ahoye party dia.
Enyo wona party dia.
Julian Timber.
Baby our experiment baby na Xhaka.
Granit Xhaka.
Baby our experiment no.
Or the can rise by. And he was going to combine Partey and Declan Rice.
But once
in a midfielder, it could be mad.
Season started one command.
Oh, now season
when
started.
The season started,
the season started there, coach there. A season.
Oh, they don't come out 2 because Rice was better than him.
That was one game.
Oh, but 2-3 games.
One game.
Because Rice.
Partey pra. Oh no, the Amiens were
Rice.
But the Amiens were pra.
Rice.
Partey pra.
Declan Rice.
Julian Timber pra. As an annual, you got better last 3 games. Now the Gabriel Jesus squad. Oshego my own.
One point one compound when Montomo. And I know
that's what the coach has been able to do.
Have it.
And do the corner here and no be any action.
Nyamiadoma. Tell me you know, United play not for that one day. I can assure you say with Casemiro back, with Menu.
United be 2 Spurs and now why not be 2?
Yeah, Spurs and Arsenal.
And why Omu no more.
And so far so many attack at home. That can be a maybe a but these 2 United will be trauma. About to fall. Be fine. Now, some way passing to Alan and so on. You see,
one pass one.
I Bantan Albana, the Brand and the Albana day. Enema City for no,
I'm on their head.
Enema League and Obia or my JB. You see, baby, of our born. Out of who 10 players are, and Munai, Copa Bonaco, Duku, was any the easy pass and cause all ball. But baby, or the ball no funny, Tibono trauma Holland no.
Now, Villa is almost sana.
Are they?
I do it.
Are they? Omushe Muntiana.
Aston Villa pa.
I don't wish Muntiana.
Okay, so right.
Mr. To, yeah, and chatty for you now. Young Shaman on in 7 Mukaka. Born again, and
Arsenal without Partey, Jesus, Fabio, Vieira, Timber, and mostly Zichenko, Tomiyasu, Emil Smith. They are still fighting for the league. What is Akito saying? All right.
Mr. To say season will be cast cardiac injury. Say my excuses and Carlo Ancelotti on the Real Madrid team. No. Now born again in Mame weekend the game against Girona lineup no me they are sending no. Na so Madrid lineup otimi ede etwifa team efeni Girona so. Utimu say Coach Afeni Carlo Ancelotti is doing an exceptional job in the La Liga for Madrid. A mid-shift of defense in Mr. Tumi, Kabenya Lucas Vasquez, about right back. Nuenya Shwameni bought center back together with Dani Camavinga. Cavaha. Now wenya Mendy, Ferland Mendy as a left back. Now Mr. Tu so her back for we are. And coach Biabe lose the injuries are excuses. Because Shwamen and Cavaha Mr. Tu in Kiemfa and pushing him. But against Girona in your enemy said this season, Omo tries on because any form of shock in the Spanish La Liga. This backline, it's me born home wedding, 85 team Feni Girona so. And now in the Spanish La Liga, Madrid have suffered without Dani Alaba, Eda Militao, without Courtois, even in affairs for Real Madrid. No, still they are leading Barcelona, a more closest rival by 10 points, and clearly BBH said Coach Ancelotti at this particular Madrid team, despite their injury issues, Tuaso Aqua born home in the Spanish La Liga. No, and Mr. Tu, an incredible achievement from Carlo Ancelotti. One thing I shall line up well be here, the transition of Madrid. So we'll check Madrid. Ebra Carlo Ancelotti di omojera desma. Later Zidane edi ombeje Champions League men sa Tuaso na. Now in the space of bare 6 years, now Madrid are Champions League 4 now. The big question I know be Bisani say life after this established starting 11, no, how was it going to be for Madrid? But so we hear team here that's where you can see the promise in the Real Madrid team. So we Toni Kroos a film. Now the Shwameni, Ababeshe Finfinwa. You are talking about Federico Valverde, Shwameni, Camavinga, and Jude Bellingham. These are young middle four. For the next 4 years, all things being equal, there's that hope, faith, and promise. On betting us sustaining Madrid, a young midfield. That midfield, name maybe Casemiro, Luka Modric, and Toni Kroos. No, Madrid in one word, yada, replace these players and omo yenya a perfect transition. Swamani Kamavinga, Jude Bellingham, any Abrante fan Federico Valverde. Now ko anim ho a Vinicius and Rodrigo. Omo ba first name ko ye. But now the final delivery and efficiency Vinicius the back game no drew the elite level. Vinicius now no 2 Mikano akobo ball na say outside the 18-yard box. In the 18-yard box, the decision to shoot, when to dribble, when to take on players, and even when to decide to pass to another player no on Boseno. It looks like Vinicius amateur Drua. He's giving that elite performance. So Madrid will go down as one of the team or manager or transition here. One word, the other, who cracks Bebre. They are doing well, and Ancelotti is a top manager. Bonabaso. Now, Mr. Otuo-Acheampong has na kakranka ho. Now, in 2021, and Arsenal coach Arteta decided to become Manchester City. Now, Wakakofa, one of the asset of Manchester City. Now, Kofa set piece coach. FN Nicolas Jova on na Arteta kofa ne buy. Now Mr. Otuo opinion in the buy no the other screen you see. O share Arsenal team na dia boy Arteta. But ye narrow it down to normal lead to Arsenal issue goals. You see the impact of this particular man on the screen. How Nejuma as a set piece coach what me about transform Arsenal grind the results for Arsenal. Mr. Otuo so share Premier League no man. Goals scored from set pieces, excluding penalties, into corner, free kicks near Adeno. Arsenal Maku 16 in the Premier League. And credit must go to their set piece coach. Coach, on the Jumani said how to defend set piece and how to score from set piece. Don't know the end so coach training or more set piece partnership and our routine. Any scenarios. As a corner neighbor, whether you going for an in swinger and also be boy piano. Whether to go for short and a short pass and I said the other boy simuntem ninyo penny tre and it's a born again de toswa ubenya Arsenal with 16 goals from set piece. They are contenders no which is Manchester City or Mobile 11 and Mr. Otuo you might not put so much value on that 5 goals Arsenal share from set piece no but the season ni bear we and now who the difference what the value best so into so we have top 5 now. Mr. Otuo say City in Kwan Liverpool nim Newcastle ne wom when Everton and a Luton Town and so 5 goals now Arsenal and the new asset Ababesha Arsenal team which is so munya corner ehu or munya free kick ne hu no yembo opinion Arteta fan free Manchester City FN Nicolas Jova
so you feel no you feel njibafo captain akwaba
Yamzo to me so
so do be pese obi be chase ana obi se odika
oh me you know I would be kana me
ba for chase
do be kana me
ya na unso ope ya na ope rejoin this no more okay
Intino bia so person
no mentasi is also no kana was just say
emudi
say ya me pay rejoin this next anema
oh so buy o say o dey all settle record street as we be can be that setting street see na o person obi can no be setting street afcon so why we is in the afcon man no
say for that match so be can ho say
the babo dey chat man
tama nti Alhaji Akambi on House of Folk appointment makwedi hu nkomo kakra ba obeka I think they na omo appointment no now we can be says we share the appointment na board na ye no it tells you say omo position as to say House of Folk will not be concentrating on 3 points on the field of play but they also want to look at other aspects idea is in line with it enti emami ko buse mu ko di hu enkomo kakra and for what I get I gather no time House of Folk per se FN saying you know omu new building no omu sie no and I think matise esoro no pe na House of Folk be occupy na ebi be offices no na FN saying conference room ne all other things ebe house all other things about House of Folk no ni nyina no omo aye ho no mo then the rest of the whole building ni nyinaa no ɔmo bɛ rent e de generative funds e de ɛno so e de abo team no and aside no as a folk ebe operate more from the commercial center na nansan ɔmo kɔkɔ yɛ ɔmo kɔ akwaye no na kyese offices ni nyinaa no ayɛ yi but then they are looking at having a mini stadium and as a mini stadium ɛwɔ yɛ kan saying Pobi my honomo. Then and sana then they will look at having a proper 30,000 or 40,000, 30,000 or 25,000 sitting capacity. And so I will be na say yati say omukoko pass as no. Ni nyina no e jet towards revenue generation.
Okay.
And also onfu say ebetimi abo team no. I think you were right say okay the appointment they've made now. As of folk are rather looking at generating funds from everything around House of Folk. But all the saying normal Pobi mine way ni nyina no they will leverage on all of them to find a way to generate and one way you may not looking at the MD no as a football person but rather as a more of a business person than the football aspect now. Can we say be a team be appointed CEO to say no or a football minded person or recruitment yafa coach
and there's one the best
I think also more commercial center or
commercial no cry is still not football one be in charge of football related.
I think the footballing
aspect I'm
here now meaning but I suspect I'm here be more about Alaji but the business aspect
yes, supporters no almost the commercial they don't seem to have a problem with commercial no baby omo issue where
baby I bet omenya results on the field of play no
until they were bay will be solving commercial problems or the experience be Mexico club
no.
Then who looks at football and now coach no
say omo Johnny no money Hackman no as been in the system for some time now.
The football people will be around.
They will be around and then also that aspect. Then the board will sit up there and then now money together and see how best they will generate something for the club no. And we want to see how it goes because very 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 important. Senior Beya Ombetima Yamanako. Who share the technical aspect now. For instance, they say coach you say Tama is a coach I understand you know him very well. Who hear coach ni for instance say anka bibia koso kama in terms of say bia suehunu ninim de before say who hear ni CV na no ken kan ma ye ne de a owonia ye be say timi buama team no enya results and as omo timi achieve successes bia season wey omo hu ni bebre sa because of the way omo season akwaye no but moving forward no omo be hu no senia e be ye nti eno so ya de a ye hwe how things are going to revolve around that ebetimi akwama bibia so ye kama nti tama eno so wo ho no mo a em say with regards to House of Folk omo hwe eno so betimi e de aboa wo mo now mami move to Abdul Fatah ne Kotoko tama elia wona me ye headline na wo ka say yasema abadada and I
so na no me kan so we interview na so ye China it's na me ka say asema waka
yes
but now we say afraid waka to one we bet say the interview akoye foforo my say best akoye foforo so na me ka say enkomo na branch ni di ye no abi na
ya keka wa ha yes
me know
we adwin but tama so when opportunity now ni PFG for no kasa omo fu pa on say PFG for no na o kasa wu tu omo fu say omo but omo fu say omo no they are there in the interest of the players their members in the assembly they look at the idea be omo members no more so omo here they become person omo fu some protecting omo players no and we hear the Kotoko and the fatal issue na omo hu ni say Kotoko any fatal endi ni yie ewo many ayi enti no as I say omo hwe no make sure some that not to ye but now aspect be a free PFG for nsem because with regards to say Pafata hu ni say ene Kotoko aton no enye sika anya mfaso ɛwɔ abra wɔn fata no kora hu sɛ ekowi ase no kɔtɔkɔ ɛde no mugase na ato ne so ɔfo sɛ affecting ne image wɔsɛ na busuafoɔ ɛna ɛkyena wei sisi adeɛ kyane yɛ frɛ no adeɛ kyane wei ka sɛ ɛne ade create a bit of as an easiness in the family ne saa nɔma ne nyinaa no ɔfo sɛ something must compensate for it and sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ ne yie paa no a
asɛm a ɔkaa ne interview yɛ mu anaasɛ one di
sɛ yɛdidi nkɔmmɔ afa ho a sɛ wotie ne interview no wie a asɛm no deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ wɔka no waka no but ɛsɛ wonya the rationale behind ne nsɛm no a wɔkeka no ɛne all those things and then you put something together you can arrive at a point sɛ na ɔpɛ sɛ wɔkyerɛ no baabi ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ nie enti yɛhu ne sɛ sɛnea yɛkeka kɔ no deɛ ɛm sɛ fataa no wɔlezi ne boot a wɔne kɔtɔkɔ de bɛgyina mu papapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapap Only say lazy.
And say that is the angle of best work on.
Yes.
And I'm just on you know. Anna.
Yes.
I on you know.
Because of course ko egu nanim ase.
And on you know.
Oh yeah, na say.
Ebe on you know say at the end of the day no. And obi abehwe say and na be boa no a. Ene o mom tu no fo ka chen say hono omfa. No fata o no lazy ni boot. So ne kotoko di besie nia. We can only wish him all the best. Yeng me nka bibia nka ho biom than to wish him all the best. By mu bi de na ye asema ye kan say sasem ba especially we individual against an institution no. Unya abotre no ade good counsel. Afutuo papa. Na say wo se kotoko do akoto ni Facebook nti om de enyeska. Utimi nya akokoduro kan asem say wo kotoko do akoji ska. E wo say YouTube wo say den
I also nkofo hwe pa
utimi nya akokoduro kan asem
interview to nkofo hwe pa
nti ono na ama kotokofo akohwe ngofo akohwe ono nti kotokofo ngofo akohwe ayi say YouTube wo say Twitter wo say de ono fata wo
ta on se nkofo hwe bebre sa na uso a YouTube ni ya account en da wunya ska
na mjese nti ono nti na kotokoko hwe ngofo akohwe ye e na ama kotoko enye ska won lazy ni boot no onko I'll try
very much to keep the pace, no. Who say sometimes now you're off kakra now one way I hand over bana. I say you could jaw. Mantene Bojuma. Now I'm so too deaf you know damn person na you link up with the PFAG for no. Now you heard name my Koso. So you know PFAG you know is widely respected. And you know so too when it comes to issue kohwa I won't use the word but they try to go for the best for more players. So some know say so to PFAG first letter I be do Asante Kotoko Secretariat. First letter on Shafiu I be do Asante Kotoko Secretariat. Now omo trying say by the close of this week. Say Fatah do not sem eko down wo PFAG for no. Fatah officially na sama koma wo say one officer Asante Kotoko eni na eni ye contract na Kotoko atwamu no Kotoko si o ma atwamu no antwa ye nya sana ese Kotoko ene om ne ye e the PFAG so hwe paper no. In fact I personally asked a question say to Asante Kotoko no they inserted a clause in the contract say player no contract no is subject to the medical report no. So Koba yasem akoba say the player no injury no man ntimi mbo no ana Kotoko anya ho de contract nim and PFAG for an argument omo say no I know you very wrong cry we don't do that because ansana obe sign contract player the pen basic character so say or sign contract no na say sane mani nyina ya yawie ama wo ye sure of say
yeah me muso asem we dey ya mo na mo cheche PFAG for di enu akere ya
ko ma mi no mu di a mo kan na meka
when you Kotoko so nko
oh so Kotoko say ya kan ha before say me kokora ba ya kan
when you Kotoko for so di nkomo
of course we no Kotoko di nkomo say ho na me nyam
aba fa Shafiu no
so ho na nyam information say mo insected that clause no. In fact that clause second
Kotoko for so mo insected
yes second
PFAG for so mo insected
omo ka so mo insected omo say so that seven na Kotoko kan no so mo insected no and omo say wrong actually say you don't sign a contract before being insected bibi so one person just say player no sign a contract and sign omo insected
PFAG for na
but Second player go through bibia oye bia including the medical no. Now report by Makotoko sure say we pass it and sign was a contract so you don't sign that.
Contract sign.
There be almost some a body a welfare of the players and almost go into contract signing and that stuff. But I'm not saying
contract signing Kotoko.
Well, maybe I wanna OTS side. Maybe I won't say that.
They are all kind of NTS. No.
Okay, send you also no. Maybe because they
are all kind.
Mrana usia no.
Tobuasi. Many MPM call the Kotoko for assign contract. And I want to Kotoko for the income.
Yes.
And now, Judy Kotoko for the BB share contract. And a PFAG for say,
yeah,
or me, yes, or my tea. Unto me, baby, and share contract. And sign a tree. And unya sign we are the Shemubia and Yajuma. Like, so the BB Sashi, Mukre and Yajuma.
Na say,
and Tino Kotoko for netting. Sign a PFAG for Neka.
I think the Omunka Tiasimu almost say, Tea. And you Fabian got share contract. Send
what you know. Adi ayenya we are unti.
Okay, no wait, my jetum.
Oh, but that's what you are telling us.
Tio.
And I want to believe that Kotoko for some contract to sign.
And Kotoko word against PFAG for word.
Kotoko for start to sign contract na PFAG grammar.
I know correct. I don't understand me can the omo kan you know. Say. Sa first letter no, omo de aba no. Say Kotoko am more response about the close of the week no. Almost the second letter ba. Abi piso. Sekotoko answer responder. What they do is the player will go ahead and unilaterally terminate the contract. So PFAG according to them, according to them, they don't see Kotoko termination is a complete. They don't see it.
Almost sign contract no. Player and the PFAG for toilet term you know me and son. Player and the ultimate terminate unilaterally. Kotoko don't even terminate.
Player
and I just Kotoko to go my PFAG.
I said Kotoko respond to Kotoko is responding to PFAG because PFAG want to say Kotoko and na omo rectify omni boy no issue no. Because Kotoko still has a chance. They can call the boy into a meeting. Maybe omo arrival at a certain compensation.
I don't think that is what PFAG will write.
But Kotoko secretary so how beti me so two letter no copy. Nka boy
me has a letter no copy. PFAG for no copy.
O ma copy.
Na na me ngoji copy.
Say me argue with them. Una we say on tia senti.
Let's see. Who ma copy. I say me ngoji copy.
Una me me ma anya chin.
When an issue comes says siasia ko bo obi amane say Oyerepa for air terminating my contract. And I think that they are doing that unjustifiably.
Yeah.
Nipa control terminate Oyerepa say correct it. That's the point I'm making. I'm making a common sense argument. So, you write to Oyerepa to find out someone you remember ya bekeni na saying it here. You cannot sit somewhere. The moment you ask me to correct it, you are telling me I'm wrong. And that you cannot be part of this adjudication.
So, my portions and all Kotoko might be wrong.
No, me just say so. This is a one-sided story from Shafiu. So you ask Kotoko rather say, Minianum, as someone a branch and a boy a man, we are a group idea. We say, you be see and he's saying it here. Now the moment you write to me to correct it, what judge case?
You know what happened is that was Shafiu Koha. Or the contract or something Kotoko. Na sa Kotoko termination letter on Sademan or the
so first of all, also Busa Kotoko Sampa contract to in sign. Also true this is a contract.
A bit more by say or more representing different contract.
So accept the wood dear Sama. Tennessee and to phones they can say. You have to listen to both sides.
I don't believe the PFAG Moody as a moon. The speak for our client. Our player no. Who's are we a welfare body of the players?
No.
Elimination of Moody as
not obliged to deal with them.
Okay, that's
so
why
I'm saying that and come any chips at the end they mean tia say me nya and say assembly ba omo hwehwem
only chips are I come on.
Oh, we spoke with chips extensively here.
Oh, okay.
Not me on air me was agito on air for over 30 minutes.
That was in my absence, right?
I don't know whether it was in your absence, but me can't say anything come on. I don't know where you were. But I'm saying that
presence or absence.
I mean you no me asem no.
Because I'm not aware of that in
America. Or see assembly bomb toilet, the okay and come to 1, 2, sometimes 3. and he was explaining the choir Omone has. Abrante and say.
Our could you know.
Nkoma Demian said they first find out from you say.
Okay.
Amania assume si dia beboyin. But PFAG cannot sit somewhere and instruct Kotoko to correct something.
Okay, so let's take it.
I want Americans say.
Okay, let's take it.
Katana go do no pay no. Kotoko site.
Maybe that.
Okay.
Maybe
so,
that. So and non as a Kotoko mom response. A second letter will follow.
Exactly.
The second letter and response then the boy naturally terminate the contract. A honor after a boy but seeking release open.
Okay.
You see the point? But they're seeking, you know, and I make a word against PFAG word. And you know, you're better training a
Mami, yeah, now say I'm reacting to text, but Mami, Abrati,
we are always up at home.
I'm about Shadrach in Ketiata. Shadrach, or say new PR for Kotoko. It's time. What I'm doing this morning, they say, see, Uncle Maudi, what Tifan, back. I'm only asking him to also get Kotoko's side of the story.
Yeah.
So no matter Kotoko PR, I take it. I'm only asking, say, untimely one side in Ninkomo.
Yeah.
Abraham Musa Kotoko for Asem. That's what I'm doing.
The Sadak don't know, they say the legal aspect of you know. Some of us.
And the Sadak, and Commerce, yes, any AD na the PFAG for a catcher.
Yeah.
And now says I can't lose any
PFAG for a catcher.
I didn't come to them, and never go out to assign them.
Oh,
and the Sadak, for us to get a clearer understanding, that's why we ask questions. And the men tagging me and pay, sir.
So that is on that idea. No, friends, Sheffield. So you're training here. So no Kotoko PFAG and Sheffield. On Safu Taylor.
Final one
on Safu Taylor. But to also issues of on some yawa papa. Now PFAG for now say PFAG. Oma responded to that letter. Safu Taylor. Now say F no. Prosecutor no at the board no officially they've not written to the player but for the okoye ni investigation inside
he's
ahead of everybody
GF official
yes
publisher you
but the player also in question no must receive that
no say mostly
once it's
sometimes
what you are there me let that's all for my
delays but
so according to the PFAG omo ntehwe
and catch on
I know because according to source no if I dey omo ye Nicodemus omo ye omo dey abeto yi time omo nya source say let if for the non come chance omo ye right
oh but they have
send them run nkofo no omo ti omo nkɔhwɛ
oh omo ti say
oh so to man kan asema me catch no
ebi na wo kan
no omo and omo say nkofo nkofo na dem man hwe manu megu ase no ana quickly
wam na yes wam na ye mo
sources close to sir letter na PFAG we ko no on Taylor ho no
PFAG omo letter no ko
how do you Friday also
and a GF cancel
F no emfare oh I don't so can no split
and F for
F no en can o and one say omo official website but so na pick no omo da beto say
pick here there I don't know
sasa no mo catch me o da beto say asem no kra no omo nya nto aso
prosecutor na dia
you see the point and that said the prosecutor no is Otuo
onimra no
am so ya cake kakra Sakeke too strong a word.
The GFA prosecutor is a senior lawyer.
The senior lawyer, but
what they have done is that Nasa court has sent to me court. Then they file what they call null prosecutor. Lack of prosecution won't continue with the case. And yes, will be
no
PFAG or lawyer Ben or say only Mama has said, yeah.
PFAG
yes, I pose a question to House of Folk officials. So now you have to almost say Coach Bashir Hayford. Anyini. I mean, no comment Coach Hayford the corner at an age but 2 hours and give you ready because on Beba. Intinya de Ombefano. Then Al Hassan Watara. who is supposed to be older than Bashir Hayford. Wait, Abubakar Nasa Alasa. Abubakar Ouattara. So to Abubakar Ouattara, I want to believe on that deal so many times.
I think you're checking in there 60, 65.
I know Bashir Hayford is 66. So Bashir Hayford was
Bashir the
oh, in their circles.
No, that is
when they met the
supporters.
No, the supporters who go on Sasa Pure. Of course, yeah, board no.
Has Penny Von a cast.
Board no, I'm the list on 3 coaches number Bashir for Kahon. And they said this. Sasa Pure.
Oh, why are you sure?
Maybe I might for the first time maker.
And they has him Penny Von a car.
I also can't say say he's old and 1 year or inactive.
Old, be a system.
Why inactive or inactive check. And for that, almost free say.
And this guy has not been inactive.
Yes. And you know, too, I think it's answered my name. So I hope that answer how to folk supporters and there's man issues on because we brain. I think seems to be from and there's a new coach, there's a new MD. But the empire born say this marriage, you know, we should because watch it at least to see.
That's how I saw the 1 minute here. When you're into money, I'm ready. That's okay. PFAG man.
Now that with Sometymer,
I got to go for so I said, "Mama, make me."
Oh, my son, I don't watch it.
now that Abe clear, if he cannot go on to whether investigate or prosecute Sometymer now, I'm sure the next line of action will be Taylor going to the Player Status Committee to demand for the salaries and compensation. What. In our case is similar. Sometymer and our could a similar case of your money training. You register. These are the 2 issues that Awaku agent has called Player Status Committee, and I'm sure now the next line of action that Taylor and his camp or PFAG will be doing on behalf of the player is going to Player Status Committee to demand for some monies from Kotoko. And I know Kotoko one of their strong weapon so their fighting Sometymer was some investigation and KFB.
Back on record, I'm fighting Sometymer baby.
Oh, sir, me say based on my do change.
That's why I said on record. On comedy, I cannot dispute it.
Okay.
But this is a player they have been paying.
Yeah. So no much. It's not. Omunya hen say boy no. Baby, no. 1 month. Last man no month.
Omunya. Last man got you be work January pay my.
Omunya hint of where the player will be going no. One area that they thought said they can use to at least fight themselves. I'm this, you know. Now about to go. I'm waiting. I will once again want to hear from them to see how their defense will be like. So I
heard boy the say boy in contract and they say
September.
So they should pay him. I'm charging salary man no on baby. And
so that is what they are not ready to do. Who said initially
they should do it.
The boy had met Kotoko demanding only 3 months salary previously. So if you man 3 months nanka onko and Kotoko see there be they will not give.
Sure.
Oh yeah. This is a record. I have the evidence.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. I have the evidence to back it. Say yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not Otuo-Acheampong.
How?
Oh yeah. Almost I have the audios and listen to back it in the meeting that.
Can you help us with it?
But meeting them
well, I'll be surprised. If you have a contract with the player, why ready so between every month?
Contract to September.
Yeah.
Every month. No, sit you 3 months.
Yeah, the boy met Kotoko in a meeting.
I'm surprised at this.
And
I will be surprised.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Oh, send
now Kotoko for how long?
And
I know about 3 months.
Kotoko in a meeting. Position. And yeah, a Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong. Position on all on place. And I say, that is Kotoko's position. New direction. They say, if they have the just cause to breach your contract, they don't give you anything. You know what Papa no. And some players,
whilst dealing with the just cause, you keep paying him at the end of the month.
And some players be now. Nobody say, boy, now I have a couple of friends saying, defender, Apple, what you say, no, baby.
Or 3 months.
That be say, that is Kotoko's position. say ya more hwe say place na o man ti ase
ba jo card ne
kobo those who didn't accept and still at home no mo no say before we go we take something before we go.
Okay.
And na akwa problem no say either we take something or na say this idea and better na osa e no matter na osa ko stage. I think say me why Kotoko didn't agree to pay that 3 months for the boat to go. Abia say you know let's see how issue no go. Mtoto me pacho born again. Mame I record that picture me fanya this year. You see? We've allowed people to be causing financial loss to our clubs in this country. Oju no want to say. Enche bia na Kotoko se omukwa koye new pitch. Ba ko na MTN sima Kotoko wase onom no. Otu mako dwuru so mako se no kra. So mba be na asotef. And then the way the current pitch of maybe Kotoko training
dry season.
That is na NSF one enu kwa senke bo yebo machi. If it is dry season.
Na me dey man kan o
So that is not
no, usually these are our pitches look like during the dry season.
I don't go that in Swasan.
Oh, asama me nka said the old canon this. I'm saying that usually during the dry season no say na pitches.
Enu kwa say yes because in so nsan okrom ha. I don't go that in so nsan Hompo there is a place that utubula and so power because and so tawo pa. And the place that there's a lot of water. Water the assassin. Yes, assassin and so. Enti baba ya I don't go that where ko train. Oba player ko train ha pero bepra. De bia bepra. Now you see
enema shafu prayer.
And they mean to be now the problem pa. Other pitch na ko so omgwa ko eni ye no. Today at the Hokwa. Now, a pitcher MTN expended 524,000 Ghana cedi just in 2011 to build that correct pitch for Santo Kotoko. And they say, Penny Bees, I said, I say, or no, Beko, ye asotef. And they are Santo Kotoko. And they didn't know. Then omo dwi so omo dwi park no so omo dwi so up to now e da hokwa enti no 524,000 Ghana cedi in just 2011. Now the pitch has become just you dwi so nya ya share park no ya say no have you put that yes now so as what if no now so asset for no you see that they've changed their mind that they omunya asset no biom they are going back to grass. Whoever took that decision we pass pitch I spend 524,000 Ghana cedi ayama Kotoko ya ko say no say kwa asset
hwehwem ye na busa Kotoko fo
say
na yenya because mate yes me no bi o asem no
say wa mo say
and let's take an official position on this matter.
Official
ebe hia nyina
but your pitch no omo say no
o dem count as
and some
ade ba kwa ya me pe won say oh ya ade a you take time and give facts by this your presentation Kotoko wom timbe say you get others say
no see this pitch
but it's a good point you are making.
This pitch Mr. Tuo say I say no it's not about IMC until I say enya IMC asem Mr. Tuo now tio now a pitcher I'm told say pitch in the hokama BBNC ye Kotoko someone wherever he came from was able to convince authorities say Nzoto onu betimi aye ashote na Santo Kotoko. Okay. Then he was given the chance on konkoye. Ti asem no we nyam ti asem. Someone from somewhere was able to convince authorities say he's going to do ashote for Santo Kotoko.
Okay.
Ti asem yom Nzoto. Any man require say oh a good idea. And to say there, you spend 524,000 ko say no. Na ya asotef edemaye. Onu koya. Wa ko jeep park no so ko say park na wi. O wi ya ontimanya asotef no. Now, the decision is that they are coming back to the grass. And I may say, then the person, why should we allow him to be working freely? After you've convinced authorities say, who was say 524,000 pitch. I asotef want me anye. Now you are back to square one again. Eti baby ejina nne no I think that people are causing financial loss to the club.
Okay.
Just 2011. Now,
say them kind.
Can we back to the training? Where you was
say them
kind. Now last week.
That to what?
Almost social media ko for no. No say last week I don't move any match be. I don't paint the picture green. To deceive the public. Say the pitch is good. Meanwhile, the pitch is very bad.
You follow us same way. Because it's a very important matter. So what I say. Now you pay other to support what Zakito is saying. And now you into us. Bon. Côte d'Ivoire for Benin on the Abano. Fatoso. Bon. Côte d'Ivoire. Says who go Chromos. Don't judge a man by his first round. Viva la Côte d'Ivoire. Sengo for the Côte d'Ivoire first round ngwane ya. Enka ombe you wrong.
This is not about football.
This is about football.
Don't judge.
This is
Don't judge a man by his first round. The man. Yeah.
They be Côte d'Ivoire for be.
I'm saying
Pillar of Zion Church International. Sobugo sorry, a friend. Pillar of Zion. Almost a 5-day crusade. I sent that so and say everybody needs Christ. Evangelist Christian one who says shall see Juada the 19th of February. A war. Swami Takwa Mercurian and so 6 to 9. And you may be a coswo. If you are there, and a Bnaquatima Guinness for a man or crater say 1 year cook at on. Certified attempt. The crater man, if you are there or Shasi or Knox Hotel, Kumasi. Chef Abnaquatima or Nwediani, see at least 15 to 20 days. See a correct record net down. Or say Brafao. Come with your family and friends because there will be a lot of entertainment and other things. Obe so humu ye. Obe so boa because oh no 15-20 days. Obe here nuane. Obe here sika. Obe here nema bebre. We yesu ye die nie. Ni enko ta na chi. Ofre 025 663 2336 obe so boa. 025 663 and our question be 025 663 2336 and answer 0244 729-300. Would be far Abna Quatima and Yama Bear Friend. VIP the new station back. Nasa station where I was some about opposite the House of Faith Church behind Goyle Filling Station. But your own name Louis College, anywhere anymore. Filling Station VIP for Kumasi to Sunai and Mem go so Soko when Chitechiman. Ubi oko brekum doma. Udu kumasina peka ako tamaleyen di boga na vrongo boko garu wanandom hamile sefshi jaboso sefshi oseko jokrum debiso sandema fumbiso ninyina oso di nipa ba oso mefaka yebema commission kama contact 0244 252016 0244252016 and 0267 157233 na afiyem fan ko baby a wo ko bia time with destiny atwam express group one na dey amanfo ko tena brochire suade study and work abroad your branches Okumase your Accra Tema Sunyani Tamale your Takoradi market circle opposite hot and next to fast food one year na ye do be ko Canada UK Australia USA Germany oku suade enya adusua ma ho ye be boa mo international test IELTS, SAT, GRE, GMAT. Obeso ko visitor na to so a express group ya do be ko Dubai, Canada, UK, USA. Afi work ope adwuma yo Dubai, Qatar, South Korea din nyina no ye boa. Ticketing so ye bi. Your number is 055 555 0067 055 555 0067 and 024 900 0448. Afi Pepsodent cavity and no any the 8 years the cavity fighter a year for Pepsodent choose and I'm saying no na ye pepper and no ye papa because Pepsodent ye were the pro fluoride microcalcium ingredients and in the kike ka ho nyina ebe boa 175g 120g ajenkwa pack no e ho the Pepsodent choose ya e ma onka ene ade nyina e ma onu ma wo kasa so a e ye kama oti e ye kanjen fo nka o me kan su as say ngofo di ho dance e say kura de abanse ma mo monopause no e boa papa monopause fo no enya asem ketwa e na na obi be kan say asan for nso no bi aba beduru ofa suma nkwan ne junction aye ma ene gu ho betima ko tubi na bibia ko bi so ase a Oyerepa FM down ha ene bi o miamia bebe your number is 0241 449191 0241 449191 and 0507 379474 so bad yetiu.
First of all, Adekwaja Ache.
Yeah, now about final round.
Adekwaja Ache pitch in the Omacha wa hunti omunkam ho kakra. Yeah, process na che.
So bi ko dwi so.
Yes, obi ko dwi so.
So obeye no anya no agya ho.
Yes. We're moving from astroturf to grass. But as a process na e slow kakra. Nti omunkam ho. Yes, omunkam ho na omun speed up process no. Na ma adwuma ne ntimi nko nanim. Kotoko be here 2 pitches. At least enka in short dry season say no. Ebi a training and power ha na ebi a wiawa kwa training wa ha na etimi aboa ma dwumadie ni nyina etimi akoye. So those the contractors in charge Mr. Tuo almost speed up the process na ema bibia entimi nkoye. Now Mr. Tuo so we han komo na egu ho na Abdul Fattah Shafiu case no there is a difference between a case and a verdict. For now no in sema e kan about house of folk when our verdict ne bae no ye betwi break kakra wa kotoko de no. The reason being that kotoko can appear before anybody and defend themselves and win the case. It's a possibility. So as na Fattah so betimi akọ not based on how or be making an argument any evidence or the be kan on ye be wiase ne ye bu kotoko ka and ye bu ka to kotoko so muntu ama Fattah. All those options no e open say be see unless say omakwa akoduro na obi abonu nkuro. Now, we know for sure, sources within Asante Kodoko confirm what I say. Omona CBB so they are terminating boy in a contract. That is something consistently they've been saying. Because assembly by you be who said there be say player be kwa training, say player be sign a contract. Now later be decided say try the contract mudie. And ya dia be nya ho totro. And Mr. Tuo, I believe say company fund before say omu terminating Fattah contract. They knew say boy and yes, terminating the contract, he will definitely raise a case against them. So let's just give them the benefit of doubt. Say, but Mr. To the bottom line is that say case we could player status committee or ever call. Never we a book or we will question the integrity of those who took that decision. And then Mr. Tuo, no doubt. Say, this
is not the current state of Adekwaja Ache. The picture better was said this is not the current state. There was the ongoing project is solely from Palace, not management.
Yes. Until Nazakito Kase outside the IMC. Nazakito, I don't want to go into detail because I know say
but that's not the current stage.
Pitch no more yen. Pitch no more yen. No. At the time I was to almost started pitch there were some IMC members. Maybe aware, but there were some anomaly class on Adekwaja Ache. And on the force to come on mobile paju. Because based on the communication and our cost between Fikesium and them IMC, the belief was that the project was going to take less than 6 months. Now come here. Tina ko train you or paju. And because send on my picture say project in intensity be wom machines you have way you no na enya comfortable say team no ebe train you the other pitch so to the mechanics in chair one machines si ho the pipe form the yes cement or the brakes si yeah into now ntimi nya train cause in futuro any de no kra be ba ho no Emma or the other side I want to mean training and a market kobo ba paju but almost a pitch project in delay no and a mama sa call back to Adekwaja Ache training so ultimately na be and defend this project in delay I take a slow pace send ye nim se be wi ntem a slow down kakra and until make us penny form ye in charge no omo ho nya ha no mu wi ntem send ye betimi abo akotoko nti omu training wa ha na bi amakobo match wa ha they can use both pitches and on say second one no I know for sure say dressing room and other stands so can the project and the plan no and omu wi be ma Adekwaja Ache ayefe amanya a wonderful face but back to Abdul Fattah wasam Mr. Tuo, we want to trust the protocol system say they did not take a wrong decision but they will have to defend their decision oh baby a player ne ombeko bia player na sem ne say one or your medicals we and san okoko training grounds into that condition say the contract is valid pending medicals no watra ho. That is the player's point. 2, player ne se one for injury amba because kotoko system no om de ne fan fidie bia mu e ma kire se we fit no ko pick injury no kotoko training grounds nti ese kotoko prove e kire se there be e bia training ho kra na okoye no your first 1 week of training was part of your medical assessment. They have to prove that. And again, one for prano the picky injury no yen ha who the prano ne buy kotoko have to prove that with evidence to defend them. So because damage is now boy and demand no see just says kanama brantie na e be den se kotoko IMC no menyo motre didim because so be say o de ne salary nyina no you are damages worth 400,000. Yam fan say o de wanya 400 ne kura no nya
no wallet awatwa makotoko ana de okeka
ni case o de koja PFG en ye yimu be de ban
PFG for no
so eno no mo be gina so atro e de akọ player status committee damages are boy ni demand and on be gina so de akọ so if at the end of the day kotoko ntimi defend o mu ye ni be ji says ka we e de ama boy na e be edin but o mu defend o mu ye a e be ma the trust our supporters no IMC in terms of the administrative competence no accord the next level on Solomon Safu Taylor there no
mama nye weki to na to aso okay and then me fa say Ida birthday born mama Ida no fa say
Ida born
uni Ida
me na choma so na born sorry
Ida mo fa say nimpom but born sorry born baby I will be abra Ida birthday na me ba o be wi na mamfa we ntwam na me say ayi Regina to 4 yet afen pa kwasi wadi mfie nsia ye hu no
Ida nie
da bi nya Ida nie
Regina we Regina
missing person in Regina to 4 akola ni ye hu ni ija no tie o tuntum na yesi 11 fie da bay enra ena Regina pie free be anopa du ba ko ye nim ba bi o konkola ni aguragure we pa ko jo size o ena ye nim ba bi o koya omaye ya se be hu ba bi Regina do gola de bi kura akoda ba bi na agro bi no odie nti so nim Regina da na wahu akoda bi o ne na ma ija tech side o ye nim ba bi o koye de eno anso be free 0544 864034 0544 864034 ye hu Regina and also be call the nearest police station and I say when we say be ase bia nipa boni fo bi ensusu sa ana bibia police station no Oyerepa FM ha ne TV oba Regina to 4 ija na wadi mfie nsia 0544 864034 na be fa so be wi ama ba fo peja nzaka se obe di nwie ya se
isi na menya ayi bi kakra se Safutela se emotional trauma
njai
enti oje 30,000
Pacho na wa be me details
300,000 sorry
na wa be me details Pacho yankwai so bad
Mr. To the Safutela monso
yenya abetwa
na yenko ene Mr. To Kumasi Asante Koroko jina kono and one thing here for sure when it comes to Kotoko matches that mostly se Kotoko dim kunima ebe kata of the field issues no so and what check here be 1 week ni of the field issues no astateba inti ene Kotoko mbodimbo wo Tamale against Karela in the FA Cup e what the mandate say ebe sa twetwe of the field in some number more and I say ebe kata so because esiana Safutela de ebe ye nim PFG de e Rashid Note Clinton Opoku ene Taylor de no so a eno so wo ho Fatau de no so wo ho they say adakwaja achi project no so twetwe ni tiba say ne koto o e twetwe ba Mr. Otuo wo ho dada na say ama Mr. Otuo they know the leadership of Asante Korokoni ti the American here say ene kotoko against Karela so we check first round na kotoko enya a good start okay almost started draw against Lions Kolusu baby any Karela ya be ball draw home and san omutimi ko sha Accra Lions but ye be we first round no na kotoko apeke the pieces up to the last 7 matches in the league they were in a good form and again almost had the FA Cup baby any goal stars esan ko piso so with the kind of form kotoko wom no any signings for my and then we'll be looking at a player like Emmanuel Korte to look at how Obe fix it Asante Kotoko right back position. So Mr. Otuo born the tough one. And then we are expecting Asante Kotoko and Coach Ogun. So we bet me about more than no dim kunim in the MTN FA Cup to move to the next stage. Because Kotoko our FA Cup room. Now Asante Kotoko sign HSC for the league, which they are second. And good news for the club. A bit me about when it comes to performance on the floor. Now, yes, me for announcement we say live commentary. Ebeba Promise Radio. Okay. Promise Radio 102.7. Kumasi Asante Kotoko any Karela game no. Yeah, the live commentary be free time.
Okay, the born again what that what took one or koi. I that baby one for me. I'm more fast. So to what fast direct. Direct. What pay details back. And then the baby you're going back. Over here more fast. Yeah, they see I am boy. You will say shebium. Good morning.